He said, make the Lord your shepherd. Make the Lord your shepherd. Ma unyame enye ohwefo. Ma unyame enye ohwefo. So obi yesi mu a bibiri na omugo mukuja abosun suo ni wia ne abiade bare de Awurade enye ohwefo. So can stop here also we hold back in Psalm 23 on here. That's number 1 to verse 6. Psalm 23 from verse 1 to verse 6. And before so kind so Psalm 23 the two divisions I'm say chicken from verse 1 to verse 4 God the shepherd. And from verse 4 to verse 6 God the provider. And the talk kasaba unyamia wa shepherd. Unyamia osai provider of my man and the difference between God the shepherd and God the provider. You can't separate them. So that's why we're talking about. Okay. Psalm 23.
Psalm 23 was a radin the shuffle. She young me. Among the day rush from Edibia. John call issue a home home. Or the Joe Micra. Or the Mifa acquiring train so Nidin tea. And so for Minam Suka be born Misu Bonibiara. If we say, one mina a woho. Wabano Pomana etitri mere. 5. Utume puno matamfu enim. Udengo fomitrim. Mikuwa yema buso. Insia 6. Ye ni abayan kona ebedi metri. Menkwa nenyina. Na metina eradifiyeta. Amen. The patron is
yeah. Watching you, tell the kind of from verse 1 to verse 4, verse 1 to verse 4, God the shepherd. Unyamia wa Yesu Kristo. David will say, Awurade enye ne shepherd. Because they are so shy, so critical, so tatano, accountable to that. He never say, it was magnificent, so and said, Awurade. David will shepherd. He made God his shepherd, and he also became sheep. It is the open say on to see what I'm going to follow. I want to be able to say, it was the only miracle. If we are first one says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want any introduction. Because of that, the Lord is his shepherd. He does not want anything. He now. And if you just over all churches, he never see a church. He never sometimes. The one we have feeling yummy. And never did he church the bono. Anything I'll say on was it in Jamaica from a Biblia. He leads me to the dinner practice. When you came up from a Biblia, and they did 9 o'clock on the Kudiji. Now, one Frank could be in Dam, I will. One Frank will be in Dam, and me. One Frank will be in Dam, and Cassandra said, what do you do? From greener process. As I say, from which talks about divine refreshment, divine and physical refreshment. It's when you go to the people say, and then you have one quality, you ensure say, of the provided greener process of mine. You make a way, what they seem to be the way. So, dear, find any you mean a book at home. So, see, on your go to we are from 7 years, and never to this most fresh. Spiritually, so, when you die, you could be that thing, and one someone, fresh, evergreen gospel, evergreen teachings of the Bible. The Bible says, "Oh, Jabba could from the India, then yeah, you could put it always on him and some again." Then we just say, "Ugama, you, meaning that you can have you on a passive, you on a man, so, when you remember you have to rest in him so that he works for you. So that's what he said. When you rest, God works. But when you work, God rest. That is that. Yes, when you take you clean the mind, it means you rest in Christ so that you can do a very good mind. But I can say, after a year, not put your phone, God rest. We have to, if you want to more on a swamp, don't call your name. I'm not saying. I'm not sure. I'm my way. I'll give you rest. It's only reason to what you have to do is to rest in him. Is to rest on his finished work. As the second of God said, it is finished. That was where Christianity started. Christianity started from where he said it is finished. That was where he started. So we started from his finished work. The deal is new. We of say done deal. It is done. That's what I see you to be nothing to the wrong. I follow a shall say. The Lord is your shepherd. If you know that the Lord is your shepherd, then you have to be a sheep. So find no problem. Or no problem. Then you will be a Uganda that's so far apart. The shepherd has to take Uganda I want to ensure what we see were protected. That is how David was painting the picture for us. Then someone who said, you hear say, then one player no rap. You now come in and say, oh, you are, and a part, all six will be, all six are coming in. But it's just one, it's just one, I'm going to say, or find a good idea, it's an we will not be in she walk. I'm not going to be adding a homie. I will say so. That's why I'm attacking that. That is the work of God on us. Whenever you see God as your shepherd. Then I question, you don't want to hear from. Didn't you say, no one shall only about the point. The battle is the Lord's. If you have fact, you attack the shit. You need a mistake where you have for. And then only you can come here. This is the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He didn't lie down in green pastures. And he leaves me beside the still waters. When you know, he makes us on the cool sugar and water. Which are your water speaks of problems. So Shepherd.Psalm. It will never be and share one draw, which means for a point indication was said. Probably entry. A few works is that Steve. So I think we didn't go down from a media, or didn't go see that and go. He leaves me beside the waters. We got for me away good piano. Opening a good not a one, so we're going to do a production of call. Opening the share a unit from the doctor or the cool share that would be the waters. In share that would be or the now. Did you say when you see God as your shepherd, he will always leave you beside the still waters. And she will do it with our uncle. But we need young, not one way. Divine refreshment. How do you see God? I'm not any preaching about that's young people were very wicked. You know, because we're one bread, one with you. That is not God. Our God is our great provider. Our God is a great shepherd. So David see God as shepherd. And also Christ and you see, many of them have proper. You see, I'm the good shepherd. Many of them have proper. The woman the class of everything else. That's the reason why Jesus laid down his life for us. This man is the shepherd and the good shepherd. Fantastic shepherd. He said, I say, obey this was say, we are eating in evergreen health. The living you, the Buddha you he restores my soul. When the reason why the because was so my soul, she said, there was a time you were dead in sin. Now, you can't follow. Was I many a crazy? You are giving us another life, not this life, the life to come. You are also the soul, what about and that goes to one, and the life to come, not life. Life was in here. I sound quite over here. You need to go in every day or if you self walk. But when you almost see the way down, and other my new son, like Christ has restored that life back to us. It's what Jesus do. I was your people from you a company. And they catch what you say. And now, so what you is with one queen. Now, the one thing is not the one shedding things, you know. Your life is preserved. Was sealed. What the one part taking to you. Also, he restored our soul. Was Sanji and Kirby. And so you will say, enemy, and so forth. We were dead in sin. We were not going to be found. But we are for a day. Whatever I was now restored, your credit. What your crack will see also. And then the feast is wrong. We go to heaven, we are going to receive that soul back. He restored our soul. He leads us to the path of righteousness. And in Yami Palm. And we are saying, sorry, I saw you number papa. We have one thing on the bottom of papa. No one even, we don't even know the path of righteousness. We don't even know. And you have to educate and righteous. This is Christ who has declared unto us righteous, and he is teaching us the way of righteousness. So he says, he leads me in the path of righteousness. In the path of righteousness. This is passive, not active. What we do is someone is doing for you. Someone is showing you the way of righteousness. It's very sad. So that your many people who are making it didn't say, now let me find a point at the soul. So the mere for a point, sister, brother, me, we should do one day. When you know, Bible says, you don't find a walk. Come over to the pencil, and you don't say it. But say, oh, my kind man, you're for one day. Jesus will teach you the path of righteousness. And the boy say, and so about turning, how do you want about turning? About turning. I was in the area. You need to accept Christ in your life. So this is more. That is only your portion now. So Christ becomes the king of your soul. He becomes the king in your life. So he will tell you or teach you the path of righteousness. To be a team of that, you should not want. The Bible says, don't do a general about 2 minutes, so many young woman. He has given us power to become children of God. So that since he has declared on us righteousness, he is telling us the way of righteousness. So the fact I tell me so. Why? I am Yami. You're full part of not a Saturday. It's a Bombay say everybody. We didn't want to also. It's 7 pounds. Who was it? You want to say there? Big Bob training. And how can a person deal with sin? Depending on what they want to just say, and then send up for what? So, one channel. Or so continuous what? Yes, also. Or so what the myth acquire at Tennesseau. Or the myth acquire at Tennesseau. Now, the fuck continues to not do the crap now or more. Or the fuck continues to now to watch them acquire. Eh, papa. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I think we may walk through the valley of the shadow of death, not death, shadow of death. It's not death itself. Death of death. Christ has already overcome death. But it is the shadow of death. When someone says that, yes, it is the I will say, or the shadow of death. The shadow of death. Not death itself. Because Christ has overcome death on Calvary. So, but it is the shadow of death. When I'm saying, where is the say? Or Namini or I'm banned the rod and the staff comfort me. Or can you move? We say, okay, a user is a Bavarian. Or we shoot staff, no, we shoot rod. Staff needs to Martin saying, or Martin saying, I don't know one of you. And rod also about kitchen. Now, the way I said, I want to one staff, no, only different. One it's staff as our defender, a defender, which means God is ready to defend you in all odds. Against all odds, He is ready to defend you because He's your shepherd. It wasn't one man and open man. It was the staff, no, attacking enemies, ever and so. Sister, we can't fight. You can't fight, I can't fight. But the battle is the Lord. And the shepherd did want to say, or they abandon, or they which is on divine protection and divine and care of God towards us. Now, Lord also here, for the church on road only about what sense, and only that's why, but say, what they come to. I said, put a broken in Jesus. I or the person. If you never want to say, one day you defender, the best of people attack here. The vampire or the one independently free. Saying, we are starting the road at sentencing. So as he defended us from the evil, he's also corrected us through his word. But that's also sentencing. That's also so what's the thing? Oh, I was so shepherd that. You know what I'm saying? Or big different though. If you grab one that, if you grab way out of your mind, if you grab what you need to para, which I didn't want is secret. Never did not charge. Your vampire, come for yourself, and I saw one part. It's and I will be young. You need to do a command where I can. It was the one is differently area. But the role also and directly. He caught when you want. He caught saying you want. Yeah, but I corrected by his word. That is the word. I said the church in a couple of more. Not a church. That's it. The person said here as the Lord. That's direct us. That was a service for in the money the one I'm quoting or the boy of mine. That's also everything. That is how to be talking about. He was prophesying. So I see this psalm as a prophecy to yet enter people. So now couple of songs that's saying not on 2 minutes away home. It's a sanity idea and that was to say. Check out all the time. You say how the I will say only and something muscle. However, but we have a great shepherd. We have a great provider. That is being defender who defend us from all of. If you go away, I live in who's a very command, who defend it. I'm afraid, or say, but I'm going to say, also, what from the two who are members of the company, but I never see them. Our enemies are going to meet God and they see what God will do to us in future. Yes. What's the point of it? The enemy, we have 3 types of enemies. Enemies, one, the first enemy is the world. Second enemy is your flesh. Third one is Satan. But enemy now is Satan. But there's 2 enemies to be dangerous. The earth, this earth and the flesh. We dangerous enemy. Almost higher, more than the Muslim. I don't think I was afraid of myself, but not come for the flesh. No, I was just going to be the Ghana for Sahara. So we are praying against the devil, but the body also is being dominated by the enemy. If you have a sense, you can't put me kind of reaction. I was saying, we are sick, anyone you're not. So we are sick in a spot and I forgot you come up, and after putting you, you will be a we love the world. We want to be rich. The fact that we have to be beautiful because of this world. And I'm so putting in 2 years. So putting in 2 years, you can't play stuff for my God. Can't put you here. Please send you. But we can't touch it up. Can't send my image over there. You take money. You take that matter of that. I was only just anyone in the man. We will be sending a couple of them. The first enemy is the world. The second enemy is your flesh. The one you even on it, and your body mission, or the other mission, the money will be as even. It's any so good, the word and the flesh. By that, the first time one won't ever come. I won't pay the flesh will betray you, the word will betray you. It's a very simple majority. Majority are very serious. The flesh and the word. If you ask me, anybody know? We could walk on one. I think the flesh. So we start now. They are more than 1 year without doing something. Flesh. So what's always doing is natural car. So it also the greatest enemy in life, the greatest enemy ever is the world and the flesh. It will suffer. We Christian, whoever you are, but some way so the church. Yes, I know now. When you subdue the world and subdue the flesh, Satan has nowhere to stand. Satan has nowhere to stand after you have defeated the world and you have defeated the flesh. That was Jesus can say. Also, what you go down with you, and if there's something yes to work with you, when you work, and she said, when the work is smooth, when the work is smooth, when the work is people to be graphical. And then you make yes, I first, gospel I second. So we see the word before we preach to people. When you come out on the test for the word, because the Bible says, if you what does it profit a man to get the whole world and this is the starting. So the soul is very important. So let us do everything possible to subdue the flesh and subdue the word as well. Let us forget the devil. Was done in time as we know as a lady. When the honor who will be asleep, anything anymore. No, no, attention. And I'll say, touch me. Do what you know. What they are what the one know, and we are saying, when you defeat Satan and the word in the flesh conquers you, you are nowhere to be found. So the social that you are saying, flesh, a mind. And I'll say, no, so we are hitting the level. Christopher, we are hitting the level. Let us practice strength the body, the flesh. Bible says, we know me and anybody in our fever. Other people are people, one in fever. Beginning. And we are seeing in your manner, am I inspiration and me? So let us be conscious of the word. 3 enemies now. The 2 are very dangerous. 2 of them one hand for you don't know, and it was some any time. It was always shit much. And the FIC is a big job winning up one. Not also 2. And I saw for I saw for a big 70 room. I saw for every brain in a reaction and no. Never some reaction. But when you are able to subdue the world and subdue the flesh, you are gone. Bible says, "Some for something to me, but then few for something. They cool when you know so. God affect everything. God will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will be running over." And then it was that surely goodness and mercy shall, you see where shall and mandatory, to a goodness and mercy shall follow me. Not temporal. Yeah, it shall be all the days of my life. All the days of my life. And the clause is, I shall dwell in the house of the Lord. And let's say, surely, that surely you, Hebrew word for surely you, sure without fail. So I Hebrew word surely you, sure without fail. Surely without fail, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, not some days of my life or part of my life, all the days of my life. And I shall dwell in the house of the Lord. If grace and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life, then you have to dwell in the house of the Lord. When you leave the church, you leave the blessing. When you wait in the church, you have your blessing. So see, goodness and mercy, how do you see goodness and mercy of the Lord? They will follow you all the days of your life. All the days of your life. Not some days of your life. Not a baby, not in your all the days of your life. And the clauses, I shall dwell in the house of the Lord. And and I pray to come which in here. Psalm 23. Let us be serious and know, say, God is our God, where God is best. 1 to verse 4, look at God the shepherd. From verse 4 to 6, no, God the provider. Of the money. So as we accept Christ as our good shepherd, then he will shepherd over us, and he will provide on us. He will ensure that we are safe from the hands of the enemy.